Computer, status on the Tandem Workspace Conscious Uncoupling program.
Broadcast bay desynchronization with the BMSS Dolos is 57% complete.
Hello? Is somebody up there? Knockbleep, is that you? What are you doing up there? Everybody's been looking for you.
Please don't report me. I just need the quiet. I can't do it anymore. I'm so tired.
You can't do what? Have you been in the Jones pipes this whole time?
Dancing, like constant, non-stop dancing. It's killing me. This is the only place I can avoid the music. It's quiet in the broadcast bay.
Well, it has to be, so we don't get a feedback loop. What's wrong with dancing, KB? It's an effective strategy to recharge and invigorate. Besides, you're reptilian. I thought your species responded especially well to external stimulation.
I have a confession to make. I'm part Citraxian.
What? Oh my god, how is that possible? Those tracks were removed from the Antioch bloodlines after the rebellion of Stardate 10163338.
I'm older than I look, Melia. My third egg mother was one of the last Antioch crew members with any Citraxian heritage.
Oh, why didn't you say anything, KB? Those dance breaks must be killing you.
I could handle the occasional dance party or summer camp. I mean, everyone is aroused at those things. But these every hour on the hour dance breaks are a menace. It takes me 45 minutes to get my genital lights to finally turn off, and then it's time to dance again. I'm a walking pelvic advertisement. It hypnotizes everyone in an 8-meter radius. Everybody wants a piece of the bleep.
Ugh. I mean, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
It's been better up here in the tubes above the bay. Enclosed space, extreme quiet. But I'm so hungry. Please don't report me.
There's nothing to report. Free working means you can work anywhere.
But I'm not working effectively. I can't get close enough to HR to sign any forms and make it back to the tube before the next dance break.
Let me see what I can do. Here. Have a Caffenex. I can have 4-7 bring you some food back from mess. Are you a pill or...
Meal shake, please. Oh God, Melia, thank you so much. I won't forget this at your quarterly review.
Good morning, crew of the BMSS Antioch, Stardate 104-4855. Find a mentor, be a mentor, train a future mentor, profit. The crew of the BMSS Dolos would like to extend a hearty thank you for the hospitality displayed by the crew of the Antioch over the last couple of weeks. There has been nothing but good things our new mentors have reported about most of us in their time here. And remember, we need to get on the ball and start looking out for new ships in the fleet to take under our thrusters and mentor. Start to build our team below us so that we can fully appreciate the pyramid of progress and all there is to gain from this revolutionary B-Flex squared business model. Financial bonuses come from every ship we sign up, so please reach out to HR with any potential leads you may have. Here's a memo from Medical.
This is Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Glutery Stimulosoceris. The G-Spotter box sessions are going so well to remove the negativity from the entire crew, with the notable exception of Dr. Pazuzu, of course, that we are ready to move on to the next phase of the holistic productivity process. The B-Flex Squared brand personality test will be administered to every employee on a rolling basis. Your department heads, your equal co-workers who have the responsibility of turning in schedules and forms, will sign up their teams in the virtual reality bays as soon as possible. I know we all like to think of ourselves as unique and unquantifiable rust flakes, but most sentient beings fall into 16 or so easily categorizable personality types. Through this rigorous testing process, you will discover if you are an engineer, a mathematician, a manager, a wrangler, a supporter, a negotiator, a healer, a promoter, an expert, a guardian, an administrator, a diplomat, an artist, a voyager, an executive, or a presenter. Now, there's no pressure to fit into any certain category, but please note that your work aboard the Antioch may or may not be adjusted depending on which tight, inflexible box you fall into.
Thank you, Doctor. Well, most of us aboard the Antioch have only ever done one job, and to change this late in life, it'll be fine. 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 To help support the free work co-working system and still maintain assignment productivity, Human Resources Equal coworker who happens to be in charge of finance and requisition forms, Knock Bleep Smith, has instituted a new Roving work depository system. Since we no longer have any Marlefin slugs aboard the Antioch, engineering will reprogram the Marlefin slime vacuum bots. These new roving work depository boxes will circle the ship along their old cleaning routes. You may drop signed forms, tablets, completed spreadsheets, and visual decks into the repurposed slime chambers. All department heads, make sure you check the bots regularly as they make their orbits, picking up and signing off on completed assignments. Depository boxes are scheduled to begin rotations at the end of the week. There will be a going away card going around to all departments for Dr. Pazuzu, Overlord of Darkness and Eater of Worlds this week for everyone to sign. I know it may not be possible for everyone, but just know that it would be a nice touch for you to sign the card in blood, as is tradition in the Hell Dimension, and I'm sure she would appreciate that small gesture from home. As you all know, Dr. Pazuzu is made entirely of negative energy, so unfortunately the G-Spotter box sessions have exorcised this demon entity from the body of our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Charlotte Reeser. I have spoken to both Dr. Reeser and Dr. Pazuzu, and I assure you, both are doing well since the separation. After we drop off our current payload at the home office, we are authorized to make a stop by the Hell Dimension to drop off Dr. Pazuzu. There, we will have a formal going-away party. Please stay tuned with more details on that from our new culture team. Please, feel free to thank her for her service in any way she may have helped you over the years with her brutal yet effective medical treatments. And now for today's mandatory dance break. Today's mandatory dance break was brought to you by...
Did the G-Spotter sessions leave you feeling like you're never gonna dance again? Do you feel your guilty feet have a problem with rhythm? Try Catholics Inner Power Purple! We teamed up with Bannerflex, and using your energy sucked off by the G-Spotter boxes, Power Purple puts the pep back in your step. Sucking your negativity can sometimes leave you drained and tapped out. Our patented filtration process separates the depression from the mania, the guilt from the exhilaration you felt committing the crimes in the first place. We're selling you your own energy right back to you, but with all the bad feelings removed. In our handy, portable, resealable bottles to support your nomadic lifestyle. Suck on Catholics Inner Power Purple! It'll keep you dancing and 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 dancing.
Bring Unilateral into your home with all new Unilateral Savory Spread. Add a lubricated oomph to your dry rations. Harvested fresh from free-range Marlin slugs, Unilateral Savory Spread has lower cholesterol than the leading spread and is perfect on hardtack breads, dehydrated blow-piece bars, compressed oog dust nuggets, and in a pinch, it can lubricate hinges. Unilateral Savory Spread. It's wet.
Oh, we have an incoming call from the home office. Solomon, sir, is that you?
This is Thurston Solomon Banner the Fifth. I come from a medium-sized line of second-born sons in the Banner family, and I will be doing a surprise pre-inspection aboard your vessel before my brother bothers to set foot aboard. Please have your department heads prepared with their concerns on all matters, be it leadership, management, bosses, new rules, program implementation, the feasibility of the B-Flex program, deficits in spending, productivity, lack of productivity, streamlining, execution, nostalgia for the way the company used to be run, whether or not they believe the old ways were perhaps the more correct ways, etc., etc., etc.
I apologize, sir, but how old are you?
I'm 7 years old. Old enough to have been born under the original Bannerflex banner, and certainly old enough to kill and die under it as well. Any more questions?
No, sir. None.
Superlative. Please have your crew prepared to accept my envoy in the coming week.
Thank you, sir. It will be an
End
honor.
transmission! Bring me a juice box!
Wow, that is exciting. We better prepare those questions, and please remember to use the positivity sandwich method of feedback. All concerns must be couched between two positive statements about the company. And we're out. This concludes the morning announcements. Hey, KB, buddy. 4-7 brought you a couple of meal shakes. I hope Bloatbeast is okay.
Hey, Melia, I didn't institute a roving work depository.
Don't worry about that. Nobody knows what anybody does. If I say it, it happens. Here, sign this tablet. There, now you did. I'll just drop this in 47's body cavity. And hey, 47, when you get back to the HR offices, make sure you pick up all of Knock Bleep's backed up paperwork. And by the time you get through the stack, engineering will have the depository bots up and running.
God bless you, Melia. I won't forget this.
Just trying to help you be more efficient.
Well, you really were supposed to report me.
What? You begged me not to!
That's what all rule breakers do. You know, I really didn't peg you for a rule breaker.
That's entrapment.
Well, now that my efficacy is back to normal, I don't have a choice. It's just part of my job, Melia. You understand.
Ugh, you son of a Gorgon! I helped you get back to work.
Please, don't make this a hostile work environment, too.
God damn it. Hey crew, Sheree here. Welcome back to Good Morning Antioch. We're grateful for all of our listeners for the thrilling second half of Season 4. Special thanks to all of our cast and crew who keep the Antioch flying. If you have any questions or comments for the crew of the Antioch, you can send them directly to Melia0743 at contact@goodmorningantioch.com. The suggestion box explosion devices have been deactivated. Looking for some dope Antioch merch? Visit goodmorningantioch.com. The commissary is now open. You can also find all episodes of Good Morning Antioch as well as other shows on the TCAD network at tcadnetwork.com. That's TCAD network.com. You'll find fun content like the TCAD Entertainment Podcast, the TCAD 10-Minute Take movie reviews, The Reading, a show of creepy tales, as well as all the latest news for Good Morning Antioch. And don't forget our Patreon page. Patrons will enjoy exclusive content like table reads and puppet outtakes. Thank you so much for all the space love.